Hey, my handsome ladies and gentlemen, this is Shmeaty. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. We're going to be taking a look today at a pretty interesting pick in the Scroll Cup meta, this being Crocodile. Crocodile I found to be a pretty effective core breaker, especially when there's a huge reliance on picks like Toxapex and Morpeko. However, you do have to do a pretty important job of navigating around picks like Chesnaught and Annihilate and Eddie Charmer and Mandibuzz, which I guess is a lot of the meta, huh? But we're going to be taking a look today at some early battles that I had in the Scroll Cup. I played one day of Scroll Cup, ran into Sableye Double Charm, and never played it again. But let's see how Crocodile was able to perform. Kicking things off, of course, with game number 1, Crocodile leading into a Toxicroak. They could be on counter, so I'm going to immediately safe switch into my Poison Jab. Boom Burst Kommo-o, which is another very interesting pick that we have on this team. Not running a whole lot of meta here. I guess we do have the Morpeko in the back, but I wanted to try something fun, as this cup does not offer a whole lot of fun. Nevertheless, I'm going to click on my Boom Burst, and unfortunately in matchups like this, where they're likely going to shield the close combat, they're likely going to shield the Boom Burst as well, I said, you know what, stuff it. I'm probably only making one move here, and unfortunately, they did take me out with the Mud Bomb. I figured there was no reason after exposing that I had the Mega Nuke of Boom Burst to continue staying in that matchup, as they probably were going to outpace me. Anyway, I'm going to now bring back in the Crocodile, going up against the Quagsire, and now I'm firing off this Brook Break, hoping it's enough to KO, and it just is not. This is really unfortunate for me. I'm going to have to put up a shield on this Mud Bomb. Crocodile is exceedingly frail, so now they are going to switch back into the Toxicroak. This is a very good sign for us. I'm firing off the Brick Break, might as well try to lower the defense, hoping that I can get the Mud Slap down. The Mud Slap's tearing the Toxicroak to pieces. They use their last shield, and we are in a very good spot here. Brick Break, now that it's debuffed, is going to KO the Toxicroak, and they had a Morpeko in the back. Oh no, Morpeko, not like this. They're going to fire off a move. It's going to be their Wheelio, and now that did a lot of damage. I wasn't expecting to get KO'd there, but I guess I am a Crocodile, but it was double resisted. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with that matchup. I don't think anybody should be. They fire off the Wheelio, but my high rank Morpeko that I got from Go Battle Day is able to survive the opposing +1 Wheelio, fire off our own Wheelio, and that's a good game. Getting into the next game, Crocodile into Guzzlord. This isn't particularly good for me, but I don't really have a whole lot of options here. I'm going to have to stay in with the Crocodile, as unfortunate as that is for me, and just fire off the Brick Break straight away. Now, this is going to be the CMP tie. We saw that the Guzzlord did not sneak a fast move there. The Brick Break hits for some massive damage onto the Guzzlord, though, and I'm very comfortable with shielding this up. And maybe even being able to farm down this Guzzlord. It's going to be close, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, we're just able to get the farm down. I think they thought what I thought. I thought they were just going to be able to make a last-second move here. It's an Air Slash Mandibuzz that comes in, and for some reason, I bring in my Kommo-o, not trying to concede the farm to the Mandibuzz, as my Crocodile was pretty hopeless there. I'm building up. I'm firing off the Boom Burst. Are they going to respect it? I mean, they have 2 shields. This could be a CC. Boom Burst lands onto the Mandibuzz. The screenshot for the boys, and we get KO'd. But that's very nice for us. I do have a Brick Break loaded on the Crocodile, but that's definitely not going to be enough to KO, so I'm going to bring in the Morpeko, and in the back, they're going to bring in a Skuntank. Skuntank, very interesting pick here, and I'm just going to fire off this Brick Break, immediately switching back out into the Crocodile, and we are resisting the Poison Jabs, but it doesn't feel like it, as 2 more are going to be enough to KO. I'm bringing in the Morpeko, and I'm baiting. I'm playing the baiting game. I'm firing off the Psychic Fang. Psychic Fang's number 1. We'll grab that final shield. And now I have to fire off my Aura Wheel before they're able to make a move here. This is going to be before they're able to make the move, so they are going to get KO'd. I do have a shield. This is very important. I'm looking for the farm down, and we get it. GG's. In the next game, Crocodile into Primeape. Oh, this is my worst nightmare. I'm going to have to save switch into my Kommo-o. You guys saw me clicking on the Kommo-o at the start there. The game decided not. This is probably why Niantic decided to sell this game, because their game is so terrible. They're not able to fix very easy to fix glitches, that they just decided, hey, you know what, not my problem, and sold the game to somebody else. So, you know what, hopefully Scopely Inc. will be able to take Go Battle League in a positive direction. That's all I can say for now. I'm going to fire off this Dragon Claw at the Primeape, and Primeape is going to have to give me their second shield here. I'm not going to shield in retaliation. Not that I'd really have the chance to, as they are going to be able to karate chop me down. This is very bad. I'm bringing in the Crocodile. This is going to be a double boosted Rage Fist, though. It does some solid damage. I'm looking for the Mud Slap down. Unfortunately, because I got one turn bring in there, I'm not able to make it, and they are going to be able to make a move here. Did the game just freeze? Oh my goodness, please don't tell me in the same audio recording that I was about to scrap because I felt like I was too hard on Niantic. They decide to show me a game where the game freezes? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, get your stuff together. Crocodile into Azumarill, probably one of the worst leads I could envision for myself. I'm switching out immediately into my Poison Jab, Como-O. We're hitting this Azumarill for super effective damage. Looks like they're stun locked. Probably never seeing a Poison Jab Como-O before in their life. No shielding the Ice Beam, as I saw that was only 5, bringing in the Toxapex. This is pretty nice for me. I know they're trying to get my my Crocodile back onto the field. They're gonna shield. They shielded up my Boom Burst. Why would you shield up my Boom Burst, dude? Nevertheless, bringing back in the Crocodile here. They have a lot of energy. Looks like they threw an alignment. Not entirely sure what that was about. Not sure if that was actually alignment or if the game's just being bad once again. That's a pretty safe bet. I'm going to build up, fire off the Crunch at the Toxapex here. This Toxapex needs to get KO'd here. They're double shielding. This is absolutely massive. They have to be weak to my Crocodile in the back. I'm bringing in more and more Morpeko. Realistically, my best play here is just preserving as much HP on this Morpeko as possible. And they hard switch into the Azumarill. What is this? I'm going for the CMP tie with the Wheelio. Oh no, please. Please, Morpeko. No, don't 1v3. Don't tell me this is a Morpeko 1v3. I forgot how these games went. It's a Charmed Gallade getting hit with a second Wheelio. Oh, this is great. What a treat this is. Down goes the Gallade as it deserved. In comes the Toxapex, and the team gets fully 1v3'd by Morpeko. Wow, I'm going to have to switch out immediately. Crocodile into an Annihilate. I do not have a response to an Annihilate at all, as my Como-O is on Poison Jab. I'm going to bring in Como-O immediately, though, because it's the closest thing I have to a counter, and fire off my Dragon Claw immediately. They're going to switch out, and basically that's just bad news for me. They are going to bring in a Lantern, however. I'm okay with the fact that they bring in a Lantern, surprisingly, because all of this energy is walled, so I can definitely no-shield the first. Even if it was a Thunderbolt, I was very confident that I was going to be able to survive there. And now I'm clicking on the Boom Burst. Please show me the Boom Burst damage. Nearly down goes the Lantern, and I think I can flip switch advantage here, but what would that do for me? So I am still going to commit a shield because I'm very close to a Dragon Claw here, and I can pressure shield from my opponent. Finally, they actually bring in Morpeko, which is a bit of a surprise for me. I'm going to commit to another Dragon Claw, and I get it. I don't get Thundershock down. This is massive. All this Morpeko energy is going to go into a Crocodile, where at the very most it's going to be single resisted. Unless they have Seed Bomb here, I'm in a very good spot. So, you know what, my lose con is them having Seed Bomb. I'm okay with no shielding here. They fire off the Psychic Mangs, looking to get to the Dark type, but then they're just going to switch into the Annihilate. Annihilate has a Rage Fist here. I am going to shield it up, as I am going to need some energy on my Crocodile to escape from this game with a victory. I'm firing off the Brick Break, looking for the Mud Slap down. Now I'm just committing to the Morpeko farm down, and if they fire off a big move at me here, I'm so okay with that. They're going to fire off the Rage Fist. The Rage Fist is nearly going to KO the Morpeko. So glassy. They fire off a big move here, but that means that they shouldn't have enough residual. This is a Wheelio. Wheelio KOs my Morpeko, but in comes my Crocodile, able to get the farm down. GG. Alright, we're getting into the next game, and it's Crocodile into Morpeko again. Oh my goodness. Morpeko lead is so common, and Crocodile is cooking every single Morpeko lead. You love to see it. I'm bringing in my Como-O, and they safe switched into their Primeape, so I'm countering with my Como-O. This is the only thing I have to put on a Primeape. Did I call this an Annihilate? I don't even know anymore. I'm going to fire off my Dragon Claw. Going to be able to grab a shield here. I can play out the one shield scenario here because I can definitely win. And so I'm going to fire off my Dragon Claw here. They don't have enough to fire off the Rage Fist quite yet. So my Dragon Claw is going to easily be able to grab their second shield, but I'm getting Karate Chop down here for basically free. bringing in the crocodile, and now I got a decision to make. Are they going to CC? What? That's a CC? That's not the CC I was expecting. Alright, they fired off the cross chop. In comes a Shadow Tentacruel. And oh, Shadow Tentacruel, you've got another thing coming. I'm clicking on the crunch. Tell me the crunch is enough to KO. Crunch onto the Tentacruel. Down goes the Tentacruel. Hello, Morpeko. Oh, do I have a surprise for you. Firing off this Brick Break. Show me the damage. The Brick Break, oh my goodness, that was a debuff move, and Morpeko got deleted. What an amazing lead once again. Crocodile now into a Toxapex. Now they're going to switch into a Malamar. I'm going to be able to fire off my Brick Break here, and then I'm just looking to switch out. They do have super effective charge move pressure into the rest of my team, so I'm going to bring in Komao, who I know can survive any one move. If they Hyper Beam me here, well, I'm cooked. So they fire off the superpower. They are now debuffed, and this Dragon Claw is really just to try to pressure a shield here so I can guarantee switch advantage. They are going to shield up as they have the back-to-back moves here, but you know what? If they superpower me here, I think I'm in a good spot to commit to the farm down. Just not able to get the farm down, so I'm bringing back in the Crocodile, and now it's one shield to one shield. Oh my, no, it's a Chesnaught, bro. Oh, come on, dude. Alright, it comes to Chesnaught. Just hand me my L, please. Chesnaught gonna be farming away. It's getting an insane amount of energy here, and I just think this is an insurmountable energy lead. I cannot shield up the Frenzy Plant here. And now in comes my Morpeko, only to get absolutely blasted by any move that this Chesnaught decides to throw. They could click on the Thunder Punch, hypothetically speaking, and destroy my poor little guy here. In comes the Toxapex, but I just don't have enough gas in the tank here. I would need 100 energy for the Chesnaught, and I'm just not going to leave with that amount. I'm going to have to fire off a move here, firing off the move before they get the brine, because now my Morpeko is so low that I am indeed nearly in brine range, if not guaranteed to be in brine range. So now I'm double throwing. I'm clicking on the Psychic Fangs a second time here, but I have next to no residual energy. So in comes the Chesnaught to devastate my poor little Morpeko, and that's going to be a GG. Well played. In the next game, it's going to be Crocodile into... Oh, come on, man. Dude, seriously? Another Chesnaught? Well, I mean, I guess this is like one of the top meta Pokemon in this cup, so I guess I can't really be complaining. I save switch into my Poison Jab, Komao, and they bring in an Azumarill. I'm okay with this. You know what? This is actually the idea behind... Oh, the Boom Burst lands! Oh, the poor Azumarill! They're going to fire off a move here, but why would I not shield this up? They're going to fire off the Ice Beam. Please tell me you are core broken by my Loud Lizard. I would absolutely love that more than nothing else. What are they going to bring in? They're hesitant here. In comes a Quagsire. I've got another Boom Burst with this Quagsire's name on it. Oh, man, please. Oh, Boom Burst, please. Oh, the damage on the Boom Burst. Oh, you love to see it. They're going to fire off a Mud Bomb here. I do not care. They're going to be on Mud Bomb in this cup specifically for the Toxapex and the occasional Drapion. It's just the better move to go for here. I think I've seen a lot of non-Shadow here. I'm not sure if that's just because I haven't placed and have no Elo yet, or what the case is there. This Chesnaught, now that I still have a very healthy Komao, I'm in a good spot. If they superpower me here, this is going to get really awkward, so I am going to shield it up, and it is the superpower. I'm just bringing in my Morpeko, looking to throw it away. I need to get this Chesnaught's energy off of it, so they're firing off the Frenzy Plant. That's not going to be enough. In comes the Quagsire, and now they're going to have to shield this up. I think, yeah, oh, they don't shield. Okay, interesting. So they don't shield there, and now I'm clicking on the Psychic Fangs. I need them to shield this up, unfortunately. I don't think I have a win con otherwise. I think they're just going to leave with too much energy here. Do I have the Dragon Claw? I'm clicking, but I'm reaching for it. This is going to be a super effective, not a super effective superpower, but a non-debuff superpower. And down goes the Loud Lizard. GG. Getting into the next game, it's going to be Crocodile into Morpeko. Oh, yeah. This is exactly what we tuned into this video for. Morpeko staying in, firing off a move. This could be a Seed Bomb. Am I going to respect it? No, I am not. The Aura Wheel connects, doesn't even get us down to half. and they bring in a Shadow Annihilate. I'm clicking on my button here, the crunch button specifically. Oh, the damage onto the Annihilate. Annihilate is not going to be able to get to the move as we're going to fire off this Dragon Claw. Are they going to look to shield this up? Yes, they are, preserving that Annihilate energy, but we can just deny it all if we decide to shield here. We're actually not going to. Very interesting. Going to commit instead to the Morpeko farm down. I think I got one turn bring in and took 3 counters there. You love to see it. That was 2 Thunder Shocks that I threw, and they threw 3 counters. So lovely stuff. Absolutely lovely stuff. They switched into their Morpeko, caught my Wheelio, but the game was over. GG's. And now we've got the final game of the video. What is that on the lead? It's something that's core broken once again by Crocodile. Crocodile having a great time today. They're going to fire off a move here. I'm just always going to shield this up. I believe its cheapest move is going to be Crunch, and they threw on exactly a Crunch, but I'm okay with just 1 shield farming down, and look at all the energy I have. They bring in a Mandibuzz. It's a pretty hard response to our Crocodile, but I can just Brick Break and switch whenever I want. I'm going to build up some more energy and switch out into the Kommo-o here. They're always going to fire off the Aerial Ace onto the Crocodile. They're going to bring in a Toxapex. Hold on. Am I going to be able to reach my Boom Burst is the question. They allow me to get my Boom Burst. This is going to be a treat. Boom Burst. Come on, show me the damage onto the Toxapex. You absolutely love to see it. And now I have a spot to put my Crocodile when they had a very good Pokemon into it. I'm going to fire off this Brick Break here. Brick Break onto the Toxapex, grabs the shield. They really want to get this energy off, but I'm so okay with that. Go ahead, fire off your Brine. This is definitely going to be Brine range, as this thing has the most fraudulent bulk of all time. Bringing back in the Snarl Mandibuzz, but there's just no hope. There's nothing this Pokemon can throw that's not resisted. Nothing in its moveset, even if it had the sneaky Shadow Ball, would be super effective here. So we're in a very good spot. Clicking on the Electric Wheelio. Down goes the Mandibuzz. And Toxapex is not going to have a very fun time when it comes back in. Clicking on the Psychic Fangs. Psychic Fangs number 1 is enough to grab the shield, and Psychic Fangs number 2 will be deleting the Toxapex. And our very glassy meme team will be able to pick up yet another win. GG's. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. And getting to bust out the Poison Jab, Boom Burst, Kommo-o, and the Crocodile in one video, what a treat. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I enjoyed making it. With all that being said, if you guys do want to run Crocodile for its potential core breaking potential in this cup, I will give a word to the wise. Please be double strong to Chesnaught in the back, because realistically, being super duper weak to Chesnaught like I was with this team, not a very good idea, as it is going to be more and more common, I believe, as you climb the ranks in the Scroll Cup. So just be very careful of that, be very wary, but had a whole bunch of fun. Hope you guys had a whole bunch of fun. If you guys want to see anything else in the Scroll Cup, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. With all that being said, I've been Shmeaty. Thanks once again so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.